Hello and welcome back to my collection log series where I try to get as much collection logs and everything done in the game. And yeah, but like I said in the last video, I'm going to be coming back with trying to get the black mask. I just started here, but my first kill did end up getting me a Mauritania hard task. So there is also that. But I was looking, and the drop rate of the black mask is a 1 in 512. So we're just going to be sitting here, chilling here until I get this. Might get lucky, might not. We'll see. Here I also just unlocked teak logs. I haven't actually cut any, so mahogany logs unlocked as well. I'm only going to take one though because it's not noted. Here I also unlocked the Ensouled Horror Head, which only unlocks when you actually put it in the bank for some reason. So I currently need more ammo and stuff because I figured range is going to actually be better for me to get the black mask. But before I do that, I am going to unlock. Unlock all of the shields that I can actually craft. I don't have anything else to put in my shield slot other than a defender, so I just figured I'd try to get something. Here I just got a curved bone on my 24th kill. That is a 1 in 5,000. Hell yeah. Only 10 times more rare than the item I want. Here, I just got a Torsal Steed for the first time. That's the only seed that I'm missing from my bank for herbs. Hell yeah. 55 range. Red chins. Hell yeah. 56 range. Here, I just got a long bone from the cave horrors, but that's only a 1 in 400. Here, I just got a Lantidine seed, which apparently I didn't have that one yet. 57 range. Addy full helm unlocked. Here, I just got the black mask after 264 KC. Hell yes. So with that, I now can craft the Slayer helm once I get 55 crafting. So I'm probably going to get that, and then once I get 55 crafting, I'm just gonna start working on all of the quests that I can. Do them until I cannot continue with any more quests, and then I'm just gonna start looking at the quests and get requirements. Here I just got 49 crafting, which also gives me bullseye lantern lens. I'm just going the slow route and just spinning flax. It gets the job done. Here I just got a bolt of linen. But yeah, I just learned of the museum camp and how it has both a loom and a spinning wheel at it. So I'm just going to clear up my bank of all the balls of cloth that I've made so far, and then I'm literally just going to just spin the flax and then spin it straight into linen. $50 crafting. Ruby amulets? Hell yes. That means I can actually craft a strength amulet. $51 crafting. $52 crafting. Oh. Serpentine helm, which I'm pretty sure that's unlocked from Zulra, which I'm very far away from. 53 crafting. $54 crafting. I can now start making battle staffs. That's kind of cool. So here's going to be 55 crafting. And then also with that, I am going to be crafting the Slayer helm. And then after that, I'm going to be jumping into quests. And that was a really cool level too, because it also gave me access to Dragonstone rings, which gives me a ring of wealth finally. So that's kind of cool. Slayer helm acquired. Hell yes. That looks good. So the first quest that I'm going to be doing is the Tears of Guthix. And I'm also going to be getting some new items with this. Lantern lens, and then bullseye lantern, sapphire lantern. Do I just... Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to add oil to this. So here I just figured out how to light this. In Dorgish Khan, you can actually come to a lamp stall over here in the market and then just put a swamp tar into the lamp still and use your lamp on it and it gives you oil. So here I'm going to be starting the Tears of Guthix quest. That I might honestly just record this because it's such a quick quest. And quest complete. Quickest quest ever. So now I'm just gonna do story, and this should go into sailing. Ooh, Barracuda shipwrecks. So the next one that I might do is gonna be Rag and Bone Man, just to get it out of my like out of my quest log, because I have a bunch of bones already. I just don't know which ones I'm still gonna need, but I will be back when I turn in all the bones. So here I'm going to be turning in my first batch. These are just bones that I've been getting over time since I finished the first quest. So I got the Fire Giant, Basilisk, Zombie, Werewolf, Bat, Troll, Ghoul, Ogre, and the Mogre. And then I currently still have 3 more in the bank, which I'm going to go grab and do before I continue. So the other 3 that I had in the bank were the Moss Giant Bone, the Wolf Bone, and the Snake Spine, and then I just got the Undead Cow Ribs. So next is going to be the Experiment. Here I got the Experiment Bone. So next I get to go to Varrock. Here's the Rat Bone. So next, I get to go to Lumbridge and kill some goblins. Here I got the Cave Goblin Skull on the second kill. So next is Desert Bones, which I might grab all of them and then go do the 9 and then set up another set of 9. Here's the Desert Lizard Bone. Here's the Jackal Bone. And then the final one that I need from the desert is the Vultures. So here I just completed an easy task for actually killing them, and I got a wing on both kills. So with that, I'm going to go back to the old man and start cleaning these bones and then doing the rest. So here's the next batch of 9. Here's the Seagull Wing. Here I got the Ice Giant Ribs on the first kill. Here's Joger Bones and Trading Sticks unlocked. Off to Taverley. Here I got the baby dragon bone. So next is Relica. Here I got the rabbit bone. And then next I get to go to Waterbirth and kill a Dagonoth. Here I got the Dagonoth ribs on the second kill, which thank God, because I don't have a whole lot of food, and those hit kind of hard. So next is to the Gnome Stronghold. Here I just completed a Western Province task for killing a Terror Bird. Terror Bird Wing. Here I just got the Zoger Bones. Zoger Bone, which apparently I was supposed to go to the Zogres and not the Ogres. I already have the Ogres, but the quest guide was trying to have me go to the Ogres. I ended up killing like 30 of them before I was like, why is this not dropping? And ended up switching over to the Zogres because I realized that's the one that I needed. So now I can turn in the final bones to the odd old man and complete the quest. Hell yeah. So next I'm gonna do Elemental Workshop 2 just because it should be a relatively quick quest, and it should be the final part of the Elemental series on Old School. So here I'm going to be starting the quest, and now I just got to go to the Elemental Workshop and do the quest. Here we go in the torture chair to get the mind bar. And then here I smith the helm. So now I can actually make the other mind equipment for whenever I do like wyverns and stuff like that, because those are actually required for there. So next I'm just gonna do, like I said, I just want to do all the quests. So I'm gonna keep doing my or actually, let's start doing the Mauritania. So, in search of Meyerque. So here I talk to Vanstrom Klaus for the first time, and start the In Aid of Meyerque, or In Search of Meyerque. This should be a relatively quick task. Here I'm going to take down the boss. And then here's going to be me turning in the quest. So with that one, I'm just going to instantly go into the In Aid. So yeah, we're going to continue on with the Meyerque quests, and I'm just going to have to go and collect a bunch of items apparently. I might get far enough into it to see if I need the mackerel or the snail. So here I'm going to be starting the quest. You do find out almost right away which food you need. So I'm just going to go start the quest, go to the place that I need to, and then I'll go about getting the rest of the items for the quest once I figure out which food I need. So here I might unlock a couple items from the rubble. And myth nails. Nope, I already had those. Okay, so just black nails. Snail unlocked. Here's gonna be a new type of shell. I don't know which types I'm gonna need for quests or for clues, so I'm just gonna loot them and drop them for now. But yeah. So here I'm gonna repair the bank booth, getting access to the bank at Mort Meyer. Here I just got the Gaddon hammer. So here's going to be the end of the aid of Myrq. Hell yeah, access to temple tracking. The next quest that I'm going to do is the Shadows of Custodia, which unlocks another monster for Slayer. Here is going to be the end of the quest, which gives me access to the Custodia Slayer cave. 59 Slayer. 43 construction. Next I'm just gonna keep doing these until I have none on here. Perilous Moons, since I'm still in, or actually maybe not yet. I don't know if I can do that. Spirit of the Elid. Here I'm going to be starting the Spirit of the Elid.
It's okay. Come on. Come on.
Here I just completed a medium task for going up to the genie area of the Spirit of Elid quest, which is kind of confusing again, because, I don't know why they would include quests or achievements for the achievement diary that literally all you have to do is just progress with the quest like normal. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it's whatever it is. But here I'm about to turn in the quest. This is the final step. Hell yeah. 49 prayer. Getting ahead. That requires a bunch of items, but that's fine. I will get all these and then go to wherever it starts. Here's going to be the start of getting ahead. So here I'm going to be turning in the quest. Gotta say, this was actually pretty interesting, how you have to go kill monster. Monster ends up being headless, so you just craft a fucking head to put on this dude's wall. Like... Okay, so next, because they are also included in the lists, I'm going to be doing some achievements as well. So first, I'm going to do the rest of the Karamja Easy Diary. Here I'm planting a willow in preparation for one of the quests. To get the quest guide, or the achievement for the quest, I'm gonna need some willow branches, and as long as I at least unlock them, I can just buy the rest from the Grand Exchange to get the quest done. But yeah, I need to plant this so that I can unlock the branches. So here's going to be one of the achievements, which requires me to just fish on the dock. Here I just completed another one for just literally entering the fight caves. Here I just got to mine a gold ore. Hell yeah. And then the final one requires me to pick up a piece of seaweed 5 times. So here I'm gonna get the achievement. And now I can just go and turn it in. I might just record the run over. And then since I do have it unlocked, I might just continue on with the Karamjas and do the mediums. Found out that I still need 45 to get into the farming guild, so I'm going to keep boosting that. And like I said, the Karamjas next. Oh, never mind. I need a gout tuber. That might take me a while. In Search of Knowledge? What's this one? Okay. So here I'm going to be starting the quest. This place gives me access to a bunch of actually interesting stuff. One of them being the Undead Druids, which gives me access to the Mask of Renewal collection log slot, and then there's also the Sarachnis boss here. But I just gotta feed this dude 5 food, and then I collect his books. Here I just got my first grubby key. So after looking into this quest, I'm gonna need 4 of each page for the books. I can get them from any monster in the dungeon, so I'm probably just gonna chill at the baby red dragons because they're the easiest. Here's the first sun page. Moon page number 1. Here I just found Wines of Zamorak. So I ended up switching over to the Undead Druids because they drop things that I could actually use in the future, and they actually have a collection log slot, so they're really the only monster in this dungeon that's worth me killing. So yeah, I'm just using range, starting at 57, almost 58. But yeah, it's a 1 in 1,000. It's kind of crazy that it's a 1 in 1,000 and it's worth less than battle axes or battle staffs, which are 1 in 25. But there are a couple items from the drop table that I could actually use. For example, the defense amulet and the strength. Here's actually one of those items, the Amulet of Defense. These are so chill though, just being able to pray and then just camp them. So here I just got a new tome page. And apparently it gives you them in like order of whichever you have the least of. So the next one that I should get is going to be the blue. Here I just hit 71 HP and 84 combat. Here I just got an Amulet of Magic, which I did not know that they actually dropped. So that's going to be useful. And then here's 58 range. Kind of annoying that it doesn't give me the pop-up because I'm in combat. And then here's the Amulet of Strength, which I am curious on what that brings my max hit up to. With that, probably be like a 19. Here, I just got my next Tethered Sun page. Here, I just got another Temple page. That brings me up to 2, 2, and 1. Here, I just found Potato Cactus for the first time. Here, I just got another Tethered Moon page, bringing me up to 2 for each. So I'm halfway through the quest. Here's 59 range and 1350 total. Here I just got another Tethered page. So here I just got a Tethered Moon page. Here I just got a Zombie Champion scroll from the Undead Druid, which I was not expecting to get. Holy crap. That's another 1 in 5k. I've been getting spooned on these throughout my account, because I've already gotten... Go back to killing that. Still need more pages. I'm now up to 3. I got the Goblin, Zombie, and Lesser Demon. 60 range. With that, I can now actually do the Morning's End Part 1. So hell yeah. I think that actually means I can just do all the elf quests. Part 2. Oh crap, I can't do it in combat. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all of the requirements needed for the entire elf series. Which, where are they? Yes. Yes. And I have all of those. Hell yeah, I can do all of the elf quests except for the final one. Mud rune unlocked. If that's used for the same thing in this, I'm gonna need that for alchemy. I'm not sure if it requires the same thing for super magics in this. Here I just got the Tethered Sun page, which that brings me up to 3 of 4. So yeah, I just need one more set of each. And then I have completed the quest. Here, I just got my first Earth Battle Staff, and then I'm also about to hit 61 range. Hell yeah, I actually didn't miss it this time. Technically. Here, I just got my 4th Tattered Sun page. So with that, I should be able to just use them on the book, and that one is restored. Here's the final Tethered Mood page. And then here, I just got the final temple page. So with that, I'm actually going to be ending the video after I turn this quest in, because I want to start doing something a bit different. I have my RS3 series, and I want to actually still be progressing on that series. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do like 1 week for each game. But here I'm gonna use these on the brother. Wait. Oh, I need to turn them into an RCS library. So here I can turn in the quest. Hell yeah, so that should be complete. And then this is going on Herbalore. $43. Fuck yeah. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be the end of this video. I plan on working on doing like week by week of just switching back and forth. So I'm going to have a video for each game every other week. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Bye. Here, I just got my first Earth Battle Staff, and then I'm also about to hit 61 range. Hell yeah, I actually didn't miss it this time. Technically. Here, I just got my 4th Tattered Sun page. So with that, I should be able to just use them on the book, and that one is restored. Here's the final Tethered Mood page. And then here, I just got the final temple page. So with that, I'm actually going to be ending the video after I turn this quest in, because I want to start doing something a bit different. I have my RS3 series, and I want to actually still be progressing on that series. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do like 1 week for each game. But here I'm gonna use these on the brother. Wait. Oh, I need to turn them into an RCS library. So here I can turn in the quest. Hell yeah, so that should be complete. And then this is going on Herbalore. $43. Fuck yeah. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be the end of this video. I plan on working on doing like week by week of just switching back and forth. So I'm going to have a video for each game every other week. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Bye.